So friends, welcome to SolidWorks. This is SolidWorks 1020. Yeah, you can follow the YouTube channel Adrian at SolidWorks. So the moment you come up with this SolidWorks 2020, you come here in new, click on it. So SolidWorks has three sections. There is the part section, assembly section, then the doing section. Whereby the part sections where just deal with design of simple machines, whereby that machine is only as in single machine. When it comes to parts, this is where designing of so many and combining of things come in. For example, I want to design a car wheel, you need to draw in at your side, you need to draw the rim aside. After you combine them, that's assembly. Then you come to drawings. Drawings deal with isometric parts of it, front elevation, east elevation, plan, section, all those. So now if you come and then you click on parts and then you select it, okay, it's going to load. But remember, in SolidWorks, the first step is to get the dimensions or the units that you are working with. So the best way is come here up, you go to options, click on it. If you click on it, don't even waste time, just go to document properties, look for units. As you see, you click on them. So now select which units are you going to deal with. First talk about the questions that we're going to deal with. Are you going to deal with in millimeters, centimeters, meters, inches? So I'm dealing with inches. I don't need to change anything. I press OK. After pressing OK, now SolidWorks, the first step, that's the first step. Now the second step is that I need to select a plane where I'm going to draw to, whereby this SolidWorks, for example, let me draw a rectangle. If I select draw a rectangle under the sketch rectangle, it comes as if you're going to draw, they bring for you 3 planes. So that's why I told you it has 3 sections. So now this front plane, you draw things facing on them, plane, then on the plan from top, and then the left from just the side. So now if I select the front plane, it rotates. By now this front plane here, this normal axis is not normal to me. The easiest step, don't waste time, just press space bar. If we press space bar, it come here where that cursor is, that is the front, that's control 1, click on it, then the plane comes normal to you. So now if I come and then I draw this, I come up, that has been the corner rectangle from corner to another. If you come to the center, you are going to see that now you're going to originate from the center, diverting from the center. When it comes to a line, you draw your line, simple line, you move it. Now there it's not horizontal, here it's horizontal, and here it's not horizontal. To be horizontal, it must be with yellow highlighted. Click once, vertically, there it is horizontal, they are not horizontal, so you click on it. Meanwhile, I can be in need of an arc, a certain arc, so I go where I want to draw the arc, I bring back the cursor, and then I move back. Are you seeing? Now it's coming, and that's the arc. I draw the arc, meanwhile the same. So that's the arc. After that, I can press escape to exit the command. When talk about the circle, click once on the circle. Now the circle, it has 2 sections. It has the center circle, you click once, you originate from the center. As you move, you come to the perimeter circle. Perimeter circle, it has 3 points. You click, that's the first point, you move, second point. Now you determine the third point. I think we're seeing as I'm determining the third point, the more you move the pointer away, the more the circle becomes large. So if I click that, but wow, how can I do things without dimensioning them? They don't have units. So what you do is just come to smart dimensions, smart dimensions, you click on the side that you want to dimension, you move the pointer up, you click once, you give in like 5, punch in 5, enter. Meanwhile this side, you click once, you move it aside, you punch in 5, and then you move on. That's the beauty of SolidWorks. Meanwhile to the circle, click on the adjacent circumference, move it up, it becomes the diameter. What diameters do you want? You want it as maybe 6. Punching enter. So now after I can just press escape. Now I can come to what you call we have what you call the center point. So center point, if we click on this option, the center point, there's a tangent arc, center point arc, 3-point arc. So if you come on 3-point arc, you can just click, that's the first point, third point, and then you select the fourth point where you want it. The third point, for example, that is it. You can come to another, you can come to this center point arc, you click there once, and then you move. Hope you are seeing where as you click in the center, then you move the vertical, also the arc increases, you click on it. Hope you are seeing now the path of the arc. The other construction sample which came was just to show you the path of the arc. So I click there. When it comes to the polygon, meanwhile of them you give them dimensions, smart dimensions. When you come to the polygon, you click on the polygon. Polygon, we have 3-sided polygon, 5-sided polygon, up to infinity. So if I come here and I click, and then I just do a polygon. First do any polygon, after that come here and then specify the parameters. How many sides do you want? 7, 8, do you want 9? That's an octagon. For example, I want 7, that's an octagon. 7, automatically it's going to be changing in your work. Select circumscribe or inscribe. So if I select circumscribe, then I come here and then I select the radius, the diameter of the circle. What I choose to be 5. 5 is more, let me say 3. I press enter, it changes, then I press tick. After that I press escape. So in addition to that, we are going to talk about what you call the spline. This spline in most cases is used, spline in most cases is used when you are designing, let me say, springs, elliptical. It can be elliptical, can be anything, parabolic, spirals. Yeah, so now when you click on it, you come here and then you click the first point, click the second point, and then you start moving it like a sine curve or a cosine curve. I think we're seeing how it comes. Even it can come back. It depends on the way you want it to be. If you are seeing the way I'm modeling it, mine, this is how springs can be done. It can be in any form. After that, I can press escape. We have what you call an ellipse. Under ellipse, there's the center ellipse, partial ellipse, parabola, and conic. So if I come on ellipse, I press on it, I press my first point. After pressing my first point, I move. Maybe there's a second point where I need it. After I'm automatically pressing the second point, now I move the cursor or the pointer. The moment I move it upwards or vertically, the minor axis, the radius or the diameter of the minor axis reduces. So the moment I click on it, now I can come here and I select the parameters. Under parameters, there is x, there is y. So there is the minor axis. So if I come to the major axis and I press 5, I press enter, I think we're seeing that it's changing. Then the minor axis, I come, I erase all this, and then I press 2, I press enter. That's how an ellipse is. So all these ones here, they can be drawn, but the moment you're drawing and then you see that your page or the working space is over congested, don't worry, just press F on the keyboard. Automatically the worker will fit in your working space. So after there, we are going to talk about the fillet. The fillet, it has two options. There is a chamfer and then there is the sketch. So if I just press on the sketch, I come and I select the first point, the second point, come this side, and under the arrow box, select the diameter or the radius of the fillet. Just increase it, sorry, as you are seeing your work. So if we give it 0.5, press Okay, and then if you come and then you zoom your work to view it clearly, you are going to see that after there you click OK, and if you come in your work, you are going to see that now the corner which was too sharp is no longer sharp. That's all about the fillet. You can observe it clearly under your work. The corner which was sharp is no longer sharp. Now it means that the fillet is used to prevent sharp corners when we are designing. We have the text. If I click on the text, I come here. Now under here there is the curves, and the curve I have to specify which curve am I going to write on. I first select there, and then I come and I select this ellipse. If I select ellipse, I come here under text. I write in anything. Hey, right there my name, Edwin. Yeah, you write there anything, maybe SolidWorks, anything. After there, press enter, it will come. Now what you are going to do is that you are going to come where do you want to be. You can center, you can do anything, but all those first come and use dimension in front, press in front. When you press in front, you have to give in the as in its front size. You can give it 12, you can give it anything, and after you can give it italic, bold. If you come here and then you give it, let me give it 28. I've selected bold. I say okay. I see that it's in the corner, so now I can be moving it anywhere where I want it. Automatically it's going to come. You can select to be inside or outside, anywhere where you want it to be. So after that I press tick. Yeah, that's my text. That has been just a sample. Yeah, so if I zoom it out, you can see it that is Edwin. So just select where to be, want the corner down. So in the next tutorial we're going to be talking about the trim entities, offset entities, all those ones there. Thanks guys for watching. Follow for more videos.